So the C's, the four C's inside the head on the logo, and I will do a separate video to explain the logo a bit more, but the four C's stand for clarity. Damn it, I should know this. Clarity, connection, contribution, and capacity, right? The clarity part is really important, and that's the first C, because you need clarity of self and clarity of what your problems are and clarity about who you are and what holds you back and what you want before you can go and do any of those other things, right? And that clarity thing never stops. You're never going to not need any more clarity. You're never going to totally work yourself out and think you've templated yourself, you understand everything about yourself, and you're just good to go because you know it. There's always a new thing to learn. There's always more clarity that you can get to help you, right? Or to help other people, for example. And the best way that I can visualize this is you or your recovery or the answers or whatever it is, the clarity that you need is like a gigantic puzzle, but it's got no borders. There's no end to this puzzle, right? And every single little piece that you put in there, whether it's ice baths, or this is what happened to me when I was a kid, or this is the label that I've now got, or my experience is XYZ. Every piece of that puzzle that you then put in that puzzle is going to provide you clarity of that overall picture, right? There is no edge. There's no completing this puzzle. There's no finishing it. There's just more puzzle pieces and more clarity. So the more little bits of information and puzzle pieces you put together, the more you start to understand yourself, your problems, how to fix them, where you want to go, what you want, how you can help people, how you're going to live your life, whatever it is, the clarity that you need in your life is in that puzzle, and it does not end. So don't ever think that you're going to find all the pieces and finish this puzzle and it's going to make this picture and you totally understand it now. Some of those pieces are going to be smaller. Some of them are going to be bigger, right? Some of them won't make sense in conjunction with the other ones. So for example, not too long, probably about a year and a half ago, I was finally diagnosed with ADHD, right? Surprise to everyone except for me. Surprise to no one except for me. I was the only person that was like, what? Fucking ADHD, you kidding me? Everyone else was like, surprise. So after the initial shock, when I was a bit like, damn it, I knew I was broken. There's something wrong with me. I can't be fixed. I got this neurological problem and I'm just cactus for life. Once I sort of got over that and blew that out of my system, and I looked at what ADHD really was, I was finally like, man, that's a big piece of that puzzle that provides a lot of clarity for that bigger picture and finally helps me understand a lot about myself and why I do certain things, why I think certain ways, and what I've done and thought and acted like and believed in the past. So that was a huge bit of clarity for me, right? And now the ADHD thing is just another piece of that puzzle, right? It's not something that I need to deconstruct anymore. It's not something I need to get more clarity on. I've got it. I understand it. I've absorbed it. It's part of the puzzle. I get it, right? And now I go and look for the next piece of the puzzle that provides me some more clarity, right? But that one in particular just made a lot of sense to me because it made the most sense in terms of what my human experience has been so far in my life. So when you're looking at yourself and you're staring down the barrel of this big journey and you think you've got it all sorted, think of it like that big puzzle where there is no border, there is no end, there's just clarity. So just keep collecting those little pieces, right? Every one you put in, just go, yeah, fuck yeah, that's awesome. And something new comes along and it's a bit stressful, but you finally work it out. You've not solved the problem. You've not got the miracle cure. You've just got another piece of that puzzle. You just understand yourself a little bit better.